Hey y'all, today I'm going to be planting a few things that I've picked up at the garden center. Um, right before Labor Day for I guess about 3 weeks or so, they had a lot of their plants on clearance. But now a lot of those have already, been gone, and they've got in new shipments now for their fall uh, supplies. And I picked up a few that were on clearance a few weeks ago, and then after Labor Day, which was a few days ago, I picked up a few of the new things they've got. This one is the agapanthus. I've never grown it before, so it's a new one to me, but it's really pretty. If you can see that, it says it's like an African lily. Um, and I think it'll be real pretty right here in this spot. And then over here, I picked up some bunny grass. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Oh, it's Hamlin fountain grass. And it's a perennial grass. And I'm going to divide it and make 2 clumps. It's just more sensible to do that to me. It's a bigger bang for your buck. And so, this one right here, this is a different stone crop that I don't have. And I thought it was pretty. It's more like a ground cover. I'm also going to divide it and make 2. I want to put one on this side and one on this side. And then we'll walk on over here. I've got some coneflowers that I bought, a different color than what I have over here. You can't really see on that one, but this one over here has a bloom. And this one is called Powwow Wildberry. It's really pretty too. And so I think in the front of this flower bed area, I'm gonna have just a row of coneflowers. And then maybe I'll expand this bed out a little bit, and not maybe before next spring, expand it out a little bit and add some kind of border plant, something that's going to be shorter. Those are the plants that I've got right now ready to plant. I've still got a few more that I've not figured out exactly where I want to put them yet, and it's still, we've cooled down a little bit with our tents, but it is still pretty warm here. And so I don't want to get ahead of myself with planting bushes and moving bushes, although September through November in my area, actually you can go all the way through the winter if you just really want to be planting stuff. Especially when it comes to like bushes and that kind of thing. You wouldn't want to be planting hot weather plants like that are perennials, like the hardy hibiscus and coneflowers and any of the things that really like the heat. You wouldn't want to be planting that even here in the winter time. You would want to hold off on that till spring. But I'm gonna get over here and try to show y'all how to divide this. It's real simple. You just basically, you'll get it out of the pot. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Okay. This has got, it's kind of root bound, as you can see here. So what you would want to do is take any kind of little spade or shovel. You can do it with a hand one or a bigger one. And you just want to kindly go right down the middle and just chop it. And it's kind of brutal when you first do it. But it really needs to be done because grasses will start dying in the middle once they get kind of root bound or too big. And you'll know when you need to divide your grass. And this one wouldn't have to be divided right now, but I want to make 2 clumps. So I'm going to get some of these planted and then I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done. Real quick, I thought I'd show y'all. I've got this chopped and I've not pulled it all the way apart just yet. But I was going to show you if you just really wanted to you can make lots of clumps out of this. It'll take a while for them to grow. But do you see each one of these little sections is a separate, it could be a separate plant if you just really wanted to break this up and make, like if you were going to do a whole border of it, for instance. But I think I'm just going to do it in half, and so I'm just going to follow this on down the middle right through here and just make 2 clumps. But you could actually get a lot of clumps out of this. It'll just take them a while to grow in. But I just thought I'd show that real quick while I was in the process of it. Okay. This ground cover sedum. It was only 1 plant, so let me show you what I've done here. I just broke some off of the bigger plant, and I've pulled the bottom leaves off. As you can see, the bottom leaves is missing, because you want those little nodes. That's where you're going to get roots. You just pull the leaves off all the bottom of those, and you just stick them in the dirt and water it, and keep it watered, not wet, but watered fairly well up for the next, I don't know, week or so, and it'll root just like, and be, in no time, be as big as the other plant. Okay, here's the finished product of all those I got planted and the ones I divided. Now, keep in mind, I still need to add some mulch around all of these plants. I'm just gonna do a quick little, this is the, and you really cannot tell that I divided this grass. That's one of them. There's the sedum that is it like a ground cover. That's one of those. This is the one I broke the cuttings off. This is the cuttings from the other one that you just saw. And this is the other grass. And by the end of probably mid summer next year, you won't even be able to tell that these grasses had been divided. They will be as big or bigger than what you saw before I divided it. Now we're going to pan on over here to the side of the greenhouse where I planted the coneflowers. And that's one of them. I think this is going to be really pretty. Of course, I've got to mulch all of this. I've not put any mulch here so far, but I'm planning to. And here's the other one. And this one is new this year. I planted it just a couple weeks ago. That yellow one I planted last year, and it's just about at the end of its bloom time. And then this one is also new. I planted it the same time I planted that orange one over there. But once I get this mulched, and I got to figure out what I want to come in front of this with, like some kind of shorter, low, or more low-growing perennial, because I don't want to have to be planting annuals in here every year. Although I will mix in some, because annuals are where you get your bloom out from spring till it freezes, if with a lot of the annuals. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video and show you how you could save some money by buying plants that you can divide. I probably could have divided the cone flowers, but I really didn't want to do that. In a couple years, you can dig those up and divide them into at least 3 clumps. So there's no need, and if you're wanting to to do something with a type of grass, just look for one that you can divide when you purchase one, and it'll save you a little money. Well, I guess that's all for this video. Until next time, bye.